Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. If you all can take your seats for a minute, we're going to get started. First of all, welcome. Thank you all for coming out. We have a little unusual format, not that we only do this every 350 years or so. We're going to have a little test round. We have 4 teams that are entered tonight. But to get those 4 teams really ready, we're going to have a little test round. In our test round, we're fortunate enough to have a star Milton student from the Collycott School, Rachel Gallagher. Rachel, Liz. And with Rachel is Ann Thompson, many know around town. And I'd like to just turn it now over to John Cronin to explain what we're going to do, and then we'll do a test round, and we'll take it from there. John, welcome.
We're happy to have Rachel here to represent the Milton School Department. The first question that we have...
Yeah.
We got this one? The first question that we have... The first question that we have is... name your superintendent of schools.
Mrs. Gormley.
What did the Indians use for fertilizer? No, either of you can use it. They put it under the...
This might be a Mrs. Thompson question.
They put it under the corn seeds.
Fish.
You're right, Mrs. Thompson. These questions largely are from the Milton Days and Ways, which is a curriculum book that the 5th graders use, and which Rachel recently did the tour. Name the river that separates Milton and Boston.
The Neponset River.
Who built the first house in Milton in 1640 and traded furs with the Indians? Yes. Say it again.
Collycott.
Right, Richard Collycott. The first house in Milton? Near Elstree Corner, I think. He was a fur trader. He trapped furs, and they traded furs with the Indians. Name the what country did Robert Bennett Forbes trade with?
China.
Mary Bowditch Forbes constructed a replica of a president's birthplace on the Forbes property. What is that? Is this replica?
The Abraham Lincoln Cabin.
Absolutely. The Powder House is located across from the town office building on Canton Avenue and was constructed for which war?
The War of 1812.
You're right. Who brought the Suffolk Resolves after it was signed in Milton to Philadelphia to the First Continental Convention by horseback?
Paul Revere.
On the 5th grade tour, students had the opportunity to ring a church bell. Do you remember which church bell that was?
The Children's Church. That's the first one.
That's correct, the Children's Church at the First Parish. What president was born in Milton?
President Bush.
Yes, President George W.
To follow Patrick.
Very good. There was do you know the owner of the house at the time the Suffolk Resolves was signed? Daniel? Daniel Vopes. What was the name of the person or the approximate date of the oldest gravestone in the Milton Cemetery? Do you know who was buried there?
Christopher Wadsworth.
Christopher Wadsworth was correct. That was in 1687. What product did the first railroad through Milton, the railroad that ran from Quincy down to the North River, what product did that railroad carry?
Granite.
Do you know the location of an early weather observatory in Milton?
On top of the Blue Hill.
Right, correct. And what product was manufactured by Walter Baker down in the Milton Village Mills?
Chocolate.
Well, you deserve a box of chocolate for doing that. Excellent. Thank you, Rick.
Thank you, Rachel. Sorry about that. Okay, so Rachel and Ian are wrapped up. And what we'd like to do now, we have 4 teams. And we're going to bring 2 teams up. The 2 teams are going to compete, be essentially like that, but we're having a little flag waving. And then those 2 teams will compete. We'll ask them both to sit down. The next 2 will compete. And then the winners from the original 2 teams, or the winners from the first 2 groups, will face off. So can I have the Rotary team and the Kiwanis team, please join me up here on stage. Okay. What we'd like to do is have the teams introduce themselves. Let's start down here with the Kiwanis.
My name is Mary Ellen Kelly. I'm the president of Kiwanis.
Bob Sheffield.
Dr. Wharton Wolf, retired veterinarian.
And now let's have the Rotary team.
James Mullen, I'm a chicken rancher from Canton Avenue.
Marvin Gordon, Gun Hill Springs, one of the 4 oldest springs in town.
And I'm Fred Chapman, president of the Rotary Club.
Well, let me give you a quick idea on how we're going to do this.
Is that a protest that Dr.
Is there a, Mr. Clark, is there a protest already?
There's a protest, I think, of Dr. Wolf is representing the Kiwanis in Milton, but he's a member of the Dedham Rotary. Is that a conflict or not, Mr. Moderator?
Well, then I think he's acceptable to represent the Kiwanis.
I would point out that Dr. Wolf is the only original member of the Milton Kiwanis, which goes back into the 50s. So he's a long time.
There you go. Okay, so folks from the Kiwanis and the Rotary, here's how we're going to do it. There should have been a flag at your table. So Mr. Cronin is going to read the questions. The team that thinks they have the right answer is going to wave that flag. I'm going to decide, this is the tough part, I'm going to decide who waved the flag first and gets a chance to answer the question, and we'll be keeping score. And of course, the most right answers, which might mean the people with the fastest flag, will of course win the round. So with that, I'll turn it over to Mr. Cronin.
Okay, I'm John Cronin, and with me is my wife, Marita Manning Cronin, and we will both be asking the questions. And the moderator today is Brian Walsh, the town moderator. We thank him for helping. The first question is, what radio TV station takes its letters from a Milton location?
WPBH.
Kiwanis was first.
That's correct.
Is that correct?
Yes, it is. For Great Blue Hill, GBH is for Great Blue Hill.
Second question is, name 4 ponds in the town of Milton.
Kiwanis.
Turner's Pond, Hope's Pond, Holden's Pond. What's the one across? Hope's Pond.
That's three.
We need 4. We need
Need
one
4.
more.
That was 3. You mentioned Pope's twice.
Was there a flag up on the other table?
There was a flag up, yeah. Well, should we go to the table too?
Sure.
Take it away, Rotary. You have to come up with a board.
What did he name?
He named
Oh, no, wait a minute. We're gonna name 4. I thought you were just everybody. It's hard to hear.
Especially if you're deaf.
Heavyweight Pond, Hope's Pond, Turner's Pond, Houghton's Pond.
Right.
Correct. There's also Hillside and Paradise and Hemingway.
We're off to a great match. It's 1-1.
Next question. Name streets in Milton which are named after clergymen.
There are
The
4,
Rotary.
and you to name 2.
To make sure, Rotary had the flag first.
Okay, Rotary.
Thatcher Street and Moses Lane.
Reverend Voss? Which church was he in?
The church of what's happening now.
Mr. Cronin?
You want to make another stab at it?
We do have a flag. Did we move to the next table?
Yes,
Okay.
Thatcher Street and Father Carney Drive.
that's correct. Other ones include Jarl Road and Channing. There are 2 Milton High graduates who became Director of Athletics for Milton Academy. Name them.
Next question.
Well, I think everybody should know this. Herbie Stopinger and Lamar Reddix, who were both outstanding Milton High School athletes and outstanding directors of athletics at Milton Academy. In 1826, the Granite Railway was built to Milton to carry stone to build the Bunker Hill Monument. Where did it start?
Kiwanis.
It started in Quincy and went to the Neponset River in East Milton. The Quincy quarries.
That's correct. Name the longtime former Milton resident whose mansion was on Brush Hill, who owned the Latin Quarter nightclub, Foxborough Racetrack, and 100 drive-in theaters, and was known as the Movie King.
Kiwanis first.
A.M. Love.
All right, so Mr. Cronin, if I could just interject, the score is now 4 Kiwanis in 1 Rotary. We need a quicker flag there on the Rotary team. That's just
We are having a hard time hearing.
we are, okay.
There is some sort of
You want to change tables for the second half, Mr. Love?
Generous offer, I might ask.
But if you repeated the questions, that would help us a lot, because it's coming through from
They
you.
didn't have time to think it out. Name the town administrator.
Rotary.
Kevin Byrne.
Correct. The noted composer and former Boston Pops conductor, John Williams, described Leroy Anderson as one of the great American masters of light orchestral music. Anderson gained fame for outstanding hits including Promenade, Sleigh Ride, Blue Tango, Typewriter, and the Syncopated Clock. Which Milton church did Leroy Anderson serve as organist and choir director while attending graduate school at Harvard? And Mrs. Milton. Thank you. That's correct.
So that's Kiwanis 4, Rotary 2, and Emma Jean Moulton 1.
Who was the longtime pastor of St. Agatha's Church who had an intersection named in his honor?
Rotary.
Ralph Gallagher.
Absolutely correct.
Yes.
Who was the Milton physician for whom the medical office building at Milton Hospital was his name?
Kiwanis.
Dr. Lentz, Ed Wood Lentz.
Correct. Name the 3 golf courses located in the town of Milton.
Rotary.
3 golf courses. Wollaston. Presidents. No, Presidents is.
Well, it's partially.
No, there is even partially in Milton counts. So you have 2?
So 2. We're looking for a 3rd. Any golfers in the group? Not, we don't have the 3rd. We're going to have to move to Kiwanis.
The third, of course, is Quarry Hills. The first 2 being Presidents and Wollaston.
That's correct. Granite Links is the 3rd. Name 5 of the 10 Milton streets named for U.S. presidents. 5 of the 10
5 of the 10
Milton streets that are named for presidents. That should be easy. I'll give you a hint. The first one is Adams.
In alphabetical order. Now, Mr. Cronin, I'm just curious. How long should we allow these teams the opportunity to think about this?
I'll give you a little bit of time. So somebody pick up a pencil.
Would 3 be enough?
A second hint is Garfield.
That's what? That's a heck of a hint.
We've already got that one.
Yeah, let's put it on play.
Rotaries.
And we've got Washington, Lincoln, Garfield, Adams. Two Adams.
Yeah, John Adams, John Clinton.
We need one more.
We need one more street. There were 2 Adams presidents, but not 2 Adams streets.
Adams Court and Adams Street. We're looking for a 5th one. Different family.
Okay. So Rotary looks stumped. Do we have a 5th from Kiwanis? Doesn't look good. How about Emma? Do we have a 5th? No.
Let's try Woolwich.
She was just helping me.
She's already got 2 right, she's only 1 behind you.
Others included Lincoln, Truman, Pierce, Taft, Taylor, and Johnson. Hamilton's history writes, an early settler came to Milton in 1646. He acquired a large amount of land on Canton Avenue near the present Milton High School, where a nearby street was named in his honor. He also lent his name to a creek in the Neponset. Do you know his name?
I think you're talking about Reverend Thatcher.
No.
Folks.
No.
And Rotary, don't forget to wave that flag.
There's a street in his name, and then there's a creek in the Neponset name for him.
Is what?
A well-known creek.
A street
Well-known creek.
name for him and a creek in the Neponset.
Where they unloaded the granite.
You got another choice?
Yes, it's still.
Okay.
I think we'll have to go on to the next question.
No answer, no, neither team. It's Gulliver.
Anthony Gulliver, who lived here from 1619 to 1706, and Gulliver Street was named, and Gulliver's Creek was named. The foremost golf course architect in our times was perhaps Robert Trent Jones, and he designed a private golf course for an estate in Milton, which was granted a permit by the Board of Appeals, but never built. Who was the landowner? It's a pretty exciting time for golfers at the time, the prospect. Well, it was Ralph Cote, and it was at the home farm, which is now Indian Cliffs. And that farm was later called Komoko Home Farm for Cote Motor Company. And he never went forward using his design, like Robert Trent Jones. But later, also was built, that was built down in the valley behind where he had originally proposed. Who owns the Baker Chocolate now? Who owns the Baker Chocolate?
Who owns?
If you're talking about the property, it's a variety of owners, but if you're talking about the company, it's Kraft Foods.
That's the correct answer.
Correct.
May I interject? Kiwanis on the roll. There's 7, Rotary is 3, and of course 17, Milton is 2.
State highways through Milton now include routes I-93, 128, 138, and 28. Name a former route number that bisected Milton but was discontinued after the new 128
Rotary.
was opened.
93.
No, this was a route that was in Milton, it was discontinued when the new Route 128 was opened 50 years ago.
That's the,
You know that.
Rotary, are we finished?
Kiwanis?
Kiwanis.
95.
It never made it.
Right.
This one actually made it.
Mr. Braun, is that not?
Came through East Milton and it exited.
135.
Used to be 135.
Rotary got
135.
You know, and thank God, because Rotary needed that.
But they didn't wave their flag.
Yeah, Mr. Braun, if I could interject, there's a great technique even going on in Kiwanis, having that flag ready to go. I'm just passing it on. I'll leave it on the table, have it ready, okay?
Name the long-time Milton selectman whose son served as an assessor for many years.
Rotary.
And granddaughter served as a park commissioner.
Daniel E. Dyer.
Correct. Who was the first settled minister in Milton?
Kiwanis.
The first settled minister was Patrick.
That's correct, Reverend Peter Thatcher. The 1954 town meeting voted to dedicate the corner of Reedsdale Road and Randolph Avenue in honor of World War II Lieutenant Commander of the United States Navy and the founding pastor of St. Elizabeth's Church. What was his name?
Kiwanis.
Father Keenan.
Father Joseph Keenan, Reverend Joseph Keenan. That's correct. My partner says that's enough questions.
That's the first 20 questions, and I think in order to keep this moving, I think we should.
All right, well then let me share the score. Kiwanis, 9, Rotary, 5. Commendable job at the end. And of course, 17 Milton, 2.
Well, we're losers.
They fixed the sound system, so we couldn't hear it.
If I could have the Mayor of Milton team and the 350th team make their way to the stage. Mayor of Milton, that would be, of course, Mr. Driscoll. Who I saw in the parade with that big key. Oh, and I just noticed that the Mayor of Milton team has my neighbors who are directly abut my property, Mr. Cronin, so I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to probably show a little favor. Do we have a 350th team? So interesting, oh, here we go, we have another, oh, a ringer. Very good. Yeah, Mr. Cronin, do you think it would be probably best in the spirit of competition to have equal numbers? I mean, we have 4 members on one team. Oh, true, I was gonna draft you. So it worked.
Can we get the 2 points and have it
We'll put that under consideration, get back to you tomorrow. Okay, so we have the Mayor of Milton team, and we have the 350th anniversary team, and they look like they're both ready to go. Get your flags ready. If you think you know the answer, you gotta wave that flag.
Would they introduce themselves?
Great idea. Thank you for reminding us. Well, let's start closest to me and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Linda Lee Sheridan.
How long have you been in Milton?
Do I have to tell how many years?
I think that's very interesting to know. I wish I had known about the former team because people who've been in Milton for 50, 60, and so forth years really know a lot more than people who have only been here 30.
I was born in Milton Hospital and rolled down the hill to Clifton Road, and I've lived there for 54 years.
There you go. So we're expecting big things from you, Linda.
No pressure, really.
Kevin Donahue, Milton High, class of 68. Do the math.
Frank Hawkins, class of 75.
Emma Jean Moulton, I grew up in Illinois. But I've been here for 40 years.
Her 2 points don't count, right?
No, they won't. Yeah, relax. They won't.
Philip Driscoll, Mayor of Milton, class of 84.
Ian Driscoll Powers, class of 76.
John Driscoll, class of 79. The Mayor's Crew, class of 76.
All right.
All right, I'm ready to begin. Name the location in Milton of the area known as Scott's Woods.
Reedsdale Road.
The first flag I saw was the 350.
Hillside Street?
Speak across.
Hillside Street?
Yes.
350th is on the scoreboard.
The late historian Jeanette Peverly described the 1887 History of Milton, a 668-page tome, as the Bible of Milton history. Who was the author of the 1887 history?
350th.
Teal.
Yes. That was the Reverend Albert.
Mayor, have you been reading your history books?
That was the Reverend Albert K. Teal. Name the intersection called Kerrigan's Corner. What streets make it up?
In Central Avenue. Brook Road and Central Avenue.
One more.
Reedsville.
Reedsville. That's correct. What streets are named for other Massachusetts towns or cities?
Randolph.
Eight. There are eight. There are eight if you name four.
Name four, the mayor's team.
Canton.
Canton, Randolph.
Randolph Ave. Lindsay Street.
He said that. Lindsay and Randall.
So far you've got Randolph and Canton.
Where's Jimmy Mullen when you need him?
Saying to himself, why did I get these questions?
There's a reason.
All right, so we only have two of the desired four.
The others are Revere, Winthrop, Essex, Whitman, Otis, Washington, and I did include Swanton. Not exactly a city or town, but we would have taken it.
Plymouth.
And Plymouth, right.
How about Adams?
Who was the first woman to be elected to the Milton Board of Selectmen?
Kathy
The
Hayes.
mayor's team.
Kathy Hayes Duncan.
Name,
Correct.
correct. Name a father and son who each served as moderator.
And moderator, too. It looks like they're drawing a blank. Can I take a shot at it?
Yes, you may.
I believe that was the Pierces.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Edward L. Pierce and Charles Sumner Pierce, his son.
Didn't serve as, they weren't moderators though.
They were warrant committee chair.
In November of 1925, the town unveiled a World War I memorial. It was named in Flanders Field. It was sculptured by the same artist who did Lincoln at the Lincoln Memorial, the Minuteman at the Rood Bridge in Concord, the equestrian George Washington in Paris, the three bronze doors to the McKim Library in Copley Square, and the seated John Harvard in Cambridge. Who was the sculptor?
350th.
French.
Yes, Daniel Chester French.
The score is the 350th team 3, the mayor's team 2.
There are some old-cost troughs or drinking fountains that still stand in Milton. Name the location of one.
Canton Avenue.
Yeah, the mayor's team.
Can't have you.
Right. That's right.
Pleasant Street, Michigan.
And that one is dedicated, the one near the library, across from the library, Canton and Center, is dedicated to Colonel Henry Sturgis Russell. And there's one at Randolph and Pleasant near Bent's, is dedicated to Dr. Green. A longtime Milton selectman for whom the football field at Milton High School is named.
The mayor's team.
That's right, Francis F. Brooks. Name the famous restaurateur, ice cream maker who lived in Milton.
Howard Johnson.
I was at, correct. I apologize. We're not going to be able to give that team the point because I was ready just to call it the 350 team who had the event. So let's skip that one. Let's call them from.
Okay, wait, okay. And name one of the two streets that Howard Johnson's lived on.
350th.
Crush Hill Road.
That's right. And the other one was Metropolitan Avenue.
Can we interrupt for 1 second, please?
Yes.
ever get an angry crowd. I don't think so. Mrs. Coleman, go ahead.
In 1913, the Milton Boat Club was founded at the Milton Town Landing. What is its current name?
The mayor's team.
Milton Yacht Club.
Correct.
Yes, Milton Yacht Club. Name the school whose land was donated by the Hurd family to the town.
Mayor's team.
Glover.
The Glover School is correct. Where was the Belcher School?
The mayor's team.
It was Indian Road or Clap Street.
Not the Belcher.
That was the Bow School.
Okay, where was the Belcher School?
With the 350 team, I'm thinking, Jim. Belcher School.
Mr. Mullen?
Church Place.
Church Place.
Church Street.
Church Street. What, so neither team got that.
Correct.
What two Milton ponds named for their owners were ice ponds?
The mayor's team.
Turners and Popes.
That's correct, Turners and Popes. After being discharged by President Truman, General Douglas MacArthur made a motorcade tour through Milton. What year was that?
The 350th team.
1952?
Close.
Yes.
The mayor's team.
48.
No, the year was actually 1951. The Milton Historical Commission is appointed by the Board of Selectmen. Name the current members.
Repeat that again? Could you repeat that?
Yes, I'm going to say three. The Milton Historical Commission is appointed by the Board of Selectmen. They're actually having a meeting tonight, they're not here. Name three of the six current members.
The 350th team.
No,
The Historical Commission.
Oh, the historical, I bet you believe the word.
No, the Historical Commission. There are six current members of the Historical Commission. Name three.
The both teams? No? Okay. Open the audience, leave the team together.
audience participation question.
Wally Sisson served on the 50th committee.
That's right, he is a member, he is one.
Wally Simpson, Joe Cunningham, Steve O'Donnell, Marty Shady.
You'd be an auntie.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, Joe Cunningham, Meredith Hall, Steve O'Donnell. There were two others.
Someone said one of them.
Wally Simpson.
Right, we had him, right. This is Cheryl Cunningham was giving them. Yes,
Brian Cheney.
and Dudley Ladd.
Oh.
That's the six current members.
Who owned the estate on Highland Street that became Milton Hospital?
The mayor's team.
Yeah, somebody said it, Ms. Bassett, yes.
So, Ms. Corner, should we skip that and move to the next?
Yes.
And listen, we're going to have to get this crowd under control.
Just like town meeting.
Rowdy Road. Name two car dealers in Milton in the 50s and 60s. There were four.
The mayor's team.
Yeah, Carlton Ford and Lawrence Pontiac.
Yep. And the others were Woodward Chevrolet and Milton Auto Sales that sold Mercury's. So the mayor's team got that from. And Kelly Rambler. Many United States presidents have been to Milton, including both of the Adamses, FDR, and President Kennedy. Name three presidents who have come to Milton since the death of President Kennedy. Three presidents who have visited Milton since the mid-60s.
Mayor's team.
Bush, Clinton, Reagan.
We didn't have Reagan. We had Bush in 1992 for the dedication of his birthplace. We had Clinton came to Milton Academy. We didn't have Reagan. Do you know?
Reagan was down the Erie pub. He was darn close.
Very kind of you.
We might need a special ruling on this.
Okay.
Where's John Flynn?
We'll go with that.
All right, okay. The other one was.
And the other one was Carter to the Parkway Methodist Church.
Well, listen, if I can just interject, Mrs. Cronin, the contest is getting away here. We had the mayor's team with 9, and the 350th committee with 4.
Well, we didn't have time to study, we were busy planning.
And a fair answer and a fine job you did. Do you have any about the 350th events you can ask?
What is the nickname for the Curry College sports teams?
350th.
Colonels. Curry
Yes. Colonels, yes. During World War II, on August 6, 1945 in Nagasaki, the second atomic bomb was dropped on Japan. The Japanese surrendered 6 days later. Name the pilot who later became a longtime Milton resident.
The mayor's team raised the flag.
Charles Sweeney is correct. One more. What kind of tree stood in front of Henry's Ice Cream and was removed a year and a half ago?
The mayor.
John? Oak. Right, it's a black oak, that's right. All right.
Well, we have... John, relax, have a seat. The 350th committee, thank you for your active participation. Right now, finally, the mayor's team, 11, the 350th, 5, and they were awfully busy this weekend. Now, if we could recap, if we could have the Kiwanis team join us. This is the face-off.
These are the semifinals.
The semifinal.
Well, actually, this would be
This is it, yeah.
just that these are the two.
Yeah. And you know, in fairness, it just seems to be the way it worked out. They'll actually have a different table this time. Because we do know that the Rotary was darn convinced that this table was a handicap, and all the evidence would indicate they had a good point.
For these questions, we used Teal's history and we used Hamilton's history. We also want to thank Linda Peary, Nadine Leary, Chris Sullivan, Harriet Manning, Ann Thompson, Bill Mullen, Bob Sweeney, Alva Proctor, and Emma Jean Milton.
This is the championship round. There is an exciting trophy for the winner. Of course, you probably have to do a rotation as to who holds the trophy, you know, over the next 350 years. So, Mr. and Mrs. Cronin, are we ready for the championship round?
Yes.
That's a terrific idea. We're going to even the odds by having a fourth member of the Kiwanis team.
No, she's
I would get
an honorary member. She's definitely an honorary member.
She doesn't know anything.
How these gentlemen decide me?
We'll go through these quickly. Name the major brook that flows into the Neponset River.
The mayor's team.
The major,
Pine Tree Brook.
correct. Name the founder of the Milton Times.
I can already look down, but I believe it was the Kiwanis team.
Patricia Desmond.
Correct. Where was the first Milton Hospital located?
Kiwanis.
The very first Milton Hospital was located at the corner of Badger Street and Canton Avenue, and then it was relocated to the building at the rear of Cunningham Park.
This sounds like a loaded question.
I'll accept that the Thatcher Street corner one was more of a convalescent facility than a hospital. But that's, you had the information correct. And name the geodesic dome inventor who lived in Milton.
The geodesic dome. The geodesic dome inventor lived in Milton.
If they can't answer, all right, so I think we have some folks in the audience who'd like to try to answer. Oh, Mr. Kelly, Brian Kelly, what do you think?
Buckminster Fuller.
Buckminster Fuller.
In 1960, a prominent engineer and long-time Milton resident was elected to serve as president of the Boston Edison Company in 1960. What was his name? Charles Avila. The Blue Hills Turnpike is now known as
Kiwanis.
Lowell Avenue.
the Randolph Avenue is the correct answer.
So that was incorrect?
That's correct. The Brush Hill Turnpike was Blue Hill Avenue, and the Blue Hill Turnpike was Randolph Avenue. There still remain mile markers, granite mile markers on a few of them on each of those turnpikes. There was an Irish tenor who was a New Milton resident.
The mayor.
Correct.
Named the first and only World War II veteran elected to both the school committee and then moderator.
Moderator.
The mayor's team.
No?
Kiwanis.
Yeah, pretty close. I don't think he was a World War II veteran.
The Kiwanis is answering Rick Ward.
No, that's not correct.
It's Paul Knight.
All right.
Milton High School colors before they were red and white.
Kiwanis.
Maroon and white.
Correct. In Milton, there was one street named for a country, but it had the letters reversed. What is the name of that street?
Mayor's team. Mr. Driscoll, this is where you're supposed to clear your throat, pretend you just weren't ready to speak, but you knew the answer. It doesn't look like they had the answer. The Kiwanis want to try?
The only one I know is Norway Road.
But
It has to be backwards.
the letters are reversed. And it's named for a country, but the letters are reversed.
Adirondack,
And now.
which is Canada, spelled backwards. Named the Randolph Avenue resident and noted shingle-style architect who designed the Church of Our Savior at the corner of Adams and Babcock, and many other others. Number of them.
Next question.
Anybody in the audience? Oh,
Yes.
Yes, what?
William Ralph Emerson, who I think was married before.
He lived on Randolph Avenue, I think it's 201, and he designed the Church of Our Savior in East Milton, and he also did Eustace's house up on Canton Avenue,
Hemingway Mansions.
Hemingway's on Green Street.
Olmsted's main house, retirement house.
so Mr. and Mrs. Cronin, if I could, I'd just like to chime in with the score.
Sure.
The 350th, excuse me, the mayor's committee is 2. The Kiwanis is 3, and the audience is 2.
Name a cousin of President John F. Kennedy, who now serves on the Milton Republican town committee?
The mayor.
James G. Mallon.
Correct. In 1809, the first townwide inoculation for smallpox was conducted by Dr. John Gorgas, and one other doctor worked with him, lived on Adams Street.
Kiwanis team.
I think that was Dr. Holbrook.
Dr. Amos Holbrook is correct. What was the first Catholic church in Milton?
Kiwanis.
St. Agnes.
Correct. A noted Milton artist, born in Milton in 1813 on the estate that currently is St. Mary of the Hill School. He gained fame for his paintings of dogs, cattle, and farm animals. In 1845, he was invited by Daniel Webster to visit his Marshfield farm and make drawings of Webster's famous Ayrshire herd. His well-loved painting of Miss Daisy hangs in the Milton Public Library, named this noted Milton artist.
Kiwanis.
The only one I know was related to Daniel Webster was the devil in Daniel Webster. Would it be the devil?
I'm thinking that, yeah, wasn't it? Mayor's team, no. Audience? Oh, Emma.
Hinckley.
That's right, Thomas Hughes Hinckley.
Thomas Hughes Hinckley and obviously Hinckley wrote, but his estate was where St. Mary of the Hill School is now. And when his daughter died, she left instructions that the house was to be taken down, to be no more memories made there.
She did, however, give the town the small parcel of land at the north end of Kelly Field, where the Red House is located.
So now it's the mayor's team 3, Kiwanis 5, and the audience 3.
Husband and wife, name the husband and wife who both serve on the Board of Selectmen.
Mayor's team.
Forget that.
That's correct. We know that Milton separated from Dorchester in 1662, 350 years ago. When was Milton first settled?
Kiwanis.
1630.
They hadn't built the bridge yet.
Mayor's team.
1640.
1640 is the correct answer. Name the first elected state representative. Excuse me. Name the first elected Democrat state representative since World War II.
Mayor's team.
John Manning.
No, not Joe Manning. The audience. Go to the audience.
Mr. Mullin.
James G. Mallon.
Senior. That's correct. Jim Allen was the first Democrat elected.
Mr. Cronin, we have definitely tightened up this contest. Right now, we have the mayor's team with 5, we have the Kiwanis team with 5, and the audience with 4.
Name the mill at the corner of Adams and Elliott.
The mill on the corner of Adams and Elliott with, what was that mill called? Yes?
The mayor's.
Ripley's.
Grip Hoist was in there for a while, but there was,
In the 60s.
yeah, there was, it was a mill, a chocolate mill, a separate mill from Baker, actually.
Which Walter Baker eventually bought.
So it looks like Kiwanis wants to weigh in.
Are you referring to the grist mill?
No?
No, that preceded this mill. This is the Webb Mill, the Webb Chocolate Company. It addresses one Elliott and one Adams.
That was clearly a crowd stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Name the only elected town official who was shot in New Mexico while on town.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say it was absolutely a tie. Both those flags are flying up in the air. So I'm going to answer, I think that was James G. Mullen Jr.
I think we ought to give them both points.
All right, I'll do that. I'll give them both the point.
Where was the Wadsworth Wadsworth School. The Wadsworth School.
Kiwanis.
Elva Proctor graduated from
She knows.
there. Okay.
We have an audience here, so Mrs.
Oh, it's the Desmond Homestead.
Well, that brought the audience right back into the match.
Israel Stoughton built the first grist mill in Milton. Named his son, who never lived in Milton, but deeded acreage to the town.
Kiwanis.
Go for it.
Repeat the question, please.
Israel Stoughton built the first grist mill in Milton. Named his son, who never lived in Milton, but deeded acreage to the town.
Judge Stoughton, the judge of the witch trials of Salem.
You're right.
What was his name?
Judge Stoughton.
Known as.
Close enough. It was Governor William Stoughton.
Who also gave us the town farm.
So should we give Kiwanis a point for that?
Yes.
That's important. Now, that puts him a point ahead.
Name of the tavern demolished in the 1950s that stood on the site of the Chapman Full Gleason Funeral Home.
Kiwanis.
Blue Bell?
No.
That was close. Mayor's team.
No.
The same answer by both teams. I think that was at the Eastman Post Office, the Blue Bell. Yeah.
That's another question later.
Sorry.
Audience? The Rising Sun Tavern, also known as the Boast Tavern.
Oh, and the audience is rocketing back then. There's 6.
There were 5 bridges that crossed the Neponset from Boston to Milton. Name those locations.
Kiwanis.
No, all 5. I'd be able to figure that out.
The baton has been passed to the mayor. 5 bridges that cross the hall.
Just tell the locations.
Just the location, Granite Ave,
Yeah, Granite Ave.
Adams Street, Low Mills, there, going over to Boston, right?
Yes,
The one going into Mattapian, which would be, Little Parkway,
that's correct.
is 3. The one going over up by the Fuller's, from, Hospital Road,
Paul's
Milton
Bridge.
Street.
Paul's
How
Bridge.
many more I need?
One
You
more.
need one more.
And you skip
You went right over it.
Huh?
You went right over it. You've got Granite Avenue, you've got Adams Street, you've got the one at Mattapan, Willis Parkway, and you've got Paul's Bridge. There's one more.
It's kind of near the derelict building called 131.
Oh, the other bridge going over by the Star Market, the old Star Market?
Right, the Central Avenue Bridge.
Yeah, I guess.
What about the new footbridge?
There you go.
You guys should get a team.
Don't encourage them. They're right on your heels. By the way, we have the teams up front here. We have the mayor's team has 7, the Kiwanis has 7, and the audience has 6.
Blue Hills Parkway was formerly called what?
Kiwanis.
Mattapan Street.
Correct. Since 1965, the town has had 5 executive secretaries or town administrators. Name them.
Mayor's team.
John Cronin,
Yes.
David Owen.
David Owen.
Yes.
Colton.
David. There was one before John Cronin.
Was one before Mr. Cronin?
That is hard to believe.
Give him a point. Jim Sullivan.
So, yeah, okay, all right. And they need that. So it's a tie game again, 8-8.
What Miltonian pitched for the Red Sox and won 15 games in 1972, 20 in 1973, 22 in 74, and he, in 21 to 76. And he was honored as a hero in Milton with a gala parade.
Louis T.R.
Yes. What are Milton Academy colors?
Mayor's team.
Blue and orange.
Blue and orange is correct. Name the organization whose mission is to protect the Neponset River, its tributaries, and surrounding watershed lands.
Kiwanis.
The concept,
The Ponte River watershed.
Yes,
Give us the mayor's team.
it is the Neponset River Watershed
The
Association.
mayor's team is ahead 10-9.
There are 22 named hills in the Blue Hills Reservation. Name 3.
Kiwanis.
in blue,
Well, that was the easy one.
Chickatawbin is 2.
Close to danger.
Judy, 2 out of 3 good enough?
There are 22.
I wanted to go for 11 and 22. My wife said, no, 3.
Yeah, well, there's several names for families.
Someone named for Indians.
Yes, Mary. Mary Whitney's climbed some of them. Yeah, there is a Tucker Hill, there's a Boyce Hill, there's a Hemingway Hill, there's a Hancock Hill, there's Little Blue Hill, there's Burnt Hill, there's Kitchamakin. You know, it could go on. No, I don't think so. Name a three-sport star athlete for Milton High who played for the Boston Braves and Pittsburgh Pirates in the early 40s.
Kiwanis.
Albie Fletcher.
Yes.
Right.
What?
We're tied again at 10-10.
Antwerp Street is one of the East Milton streets named for European locations. Name 2 others.
We don't really have an official flag wave.
We call them the European streets.
Antwerp is one, and there are 2 others.
Keep careful, you haven't checked it. The mayor's team.
Denmark.
Denmark is one.
Berlin.
Berlin is the other, yes.
Those are correct.
Denmark and Berlin. A switch used in the original alignment of the Granite Railway was displayed at the 1893 Chicago World's Fair, also known as the Columbian Exposition, and now is a monument in the Manning Park in East Milton. What is this switch called?
Kiwanis.
The frog.
That's right.
Correct.
It's 11-11. How many more questions do we have?
We have about
135.
135.
I think about 3.
About 3. 3 would do it. I think we ought to have an odd number. And we ought to rule the audience out so we can get a winner here.
2 Milton natives in 1823 decided to invest in and build the Brush Hill Turnpike, now Blue Hill Avenue. They were Isaac Davenport and John McLean, son of the mill owner at the Upper Falls at Mattapan. John McLean died during the construction, and in memorial, Davenport erected mile markers reading J. McLean, 1823, and then however many miles to Boston it was from that location. What hospital was also named in honor of his generosity?
Now, teams, remember, this is one of the only 3 remaining points to grab. Kiwanis.
McLean.
You got it. In 1898, the Forbes family donated to the trustees of reservation a field on Milton Hill overlooking the Neponset Marshes in Boston Harbor. What is this parcel called?
The mayor's team.
Governor Hutchinson Field, that's right.
So, Mrs. Cronin, if I'm correct, well, first of all, we have a tied score again. It is 12 to 12, and I believe we're down to our last question. Now, can I make a suggestion that if they raise the flag, they either have to have the right answer or they lose a point?
How about we just split the money?
I mean, otherwise, well, it's a trophy. We could cut it in half, but it wouldn't be as nice. Well, I think that's only fair so that we have not just the fastest person to raise the flags. So think about your answer before you raise the flag, because if you're wrong, you're out.
Make it a tough one, John.
An NPR radio sports host who teaches at Curry College. He's on Saturday morning at 7, Saturday night at 7.
Well, let's.
He's one of us.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Holman? Roger Holman?
No, it's NPR.
Okay. Congratulations to Kiwanis team.
He does a sports radio program on NPR on Saturday morning. He teaches at Curry College. We have lots more questions if the audience wants to answer.
Mrs. Turner, will we have the official trophy presentation?
Yeah,
do we need Pat Desmond for that? No. Okay.
Now the presentation of the trophy.